Hi guys, in this video I would like to show you how I created virtual host name and installed WordPress in my laptop. You can try it so you can make a testing environment so that it does not affect your live website or blog. With a local host, you can play around, you can start learning WordPress, you can create themes, and you can start learning how to create plugins. In this video, I am using WampServer, and you can download it from www.wampserver.com. So basically, what we need are WordPress installable files, which can be downloaded from wordpress.org, and WAMP server installed in your local computer. Let's start. First, by creating a virtual host. But before we proceed, you need to create a folder you want to install WordPress. So in my case, I would like to create a folder in my WAMP installation. That's WAMP64 www, and I am going to create a new folder, and I'll name it my WordPress test. Now I have my folder. Let's go to Google Chrome. On your browser or Google Chrome or whatever browser you are using, I assume you already have WAMP installed in your computer. Type in localhost. Once you have the menu, click on Add Virtual Host. The name of the virtual host, we're going to put the file name I used earlier when I created a folder. So that is my WordPress test.local. And the absolute path is the file name, the folder I created earlier. My WordPress test. You can ignore this one and click on the Start the creation of virtual host. Once you've done this, make sure to restart your DNS. That is by going to the WAMP menu, WAMP icon, right click on it, on the tools, and click on Restart DNS. While the DNS is restarting, we need to add the WordPress installable files in the folder we created earlier. I already downloaded a version of WordPress. Let's copy and paste and extract it here. Once you've done extracting, we can move all the files from the WordPress folder to my WordPress test. Let's wait for it to finish up. Once done, you can remove this file, the zip file. Okay. Now we need to configure the wp-config.php file. With the default files, we have wp-config-sample.php. So what we need to do is to rename, to copy the file, paste, and rename it. So that we'll have wp-config.php file. In able to install WordPress, we need to connect these files into a database. So go on, let's edit wp config file. I'm using Notepad++. You can use a regular notepad to edit the file. You should put the database name here, username here, and the password. But before we can do this, we should create our database. This can be done by, let's go back to our server. Let's go back to our local host. Go and check your browser, visit localhost, and click phpMyAdmin. Once you're in your phpMyAdmin, under user account, add new user. I'm going to use my WordPress test for username, host name, that's localhost, and password. I'm going to use my password. It's okay if it's weak, since this is just for testing. Click on the create database with same name and grant all privileges. Now we have the database with the name my WordPress test. Let's go back to wp-config. Let's edit the file. Change it with the database name that we use, my WordPress test. The username, my WordPress test, and the password, my password. Don't forget to save your changes because it will not take effect. Okay? Once you've done that, we can check it by going back to our localhost. You can check your virtual host, click on it, and we've got error establishing a database connection. If that happens, make sure you have the correct data. Let's save it again. Okay, now we have it. The WordPress is running, and let's install. WordPress test, username, admin, password, my password, confirm, and I'm going to put my email, and install WordPress. Let's try. If you find this video useful, please share it with your friends, classmates, and colleagues. And please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and watch my other videos for more tutorials, tips, and tricks. Thank you.